Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negro. Now, for the benefit of those who are not familiar with the channel or watching this channel for the very first time, the reason why it is called Uncommon Sense, because today, actually what we do is we talk about everyday topics and issues, and we try to find logical solutions. Unfortunately, not everyone uses logic. For that reason, it is called Uncommon Sense. I just want to let everyone know that we're currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope on Twitter. So tonight we're going to be conducting another interview. Uh, we're going to be interviewing another YouTube creator. Her name is Sudsnsatin, and basically I found out about her through KFIC Now. Um, she is she is an entrepreneur, and she hosts a YouTube channel where she creates soaps and other products. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the opportunity to interview her and learn more about her. Um, I just want to let everybody know that if you have not done so, I'm going to ask you to please subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification to all. So therefore, whenever I do go live or I prepare something, you will have the opportunity um, to receive my contact live or catch it on the playback. I just want to let everybody know that currently we have 4 people live, and okay, wait a minute, it's just one more. Okay, okay, I'm going to drop the link. Just give me a moment. Because sometimes we run into technical problems. Okay, let's go here. Okay. So the link, okay, so Sutton, the link is there in the chat. What you can do is just click on the link, and you'll be able to join in. So we're just waiting for Sutton to join us momentarily. Okay. While we wait, first of all, I just want to show my appreciation. Always show my. Okay, now I think she's here. So before I let in, I'm just going to read the disclaimer. Um, the views of the guests who appear on the channel are not necessarily the views of the host of the channel. Any attempt to copy the material without the consent of the host or sending the channel on common sense will host any ground is prohibited. By appearing on the call, you waive the rights to your image on this channel. Some of the views which guests may hold may be considered offensive to some viewers. Those who appear on the panel that to be under influence of alcohol or drugs will be removed from the panel and forever banned from Uncommon Sense with Jose Negro. If you do not make the contact, you can block the channel. And now we're going to bring in okay, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Oh dear Lord, here we okay. Can I stop the camera? Oh, Lord. Just bear with me.
It happens.
Just bear with me for a moment. Here we go again.
No. Oh Lord.
Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Negron.
Okay, I apologize. I've been having some trouble with my Wi-Fi. First of all, before I begin,
Mm,
thank you very much for agreeing to appear on my platform.
no problem.
Okay. So, okay, now I see we have a comment. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna read it. I said, "Oh, hey, Don Jose, I see we leave her alone." Okay, I see someone already started with the comments. First of all, no, what I did do, I did prepare a little something, just to try to make you feel home.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play the little. Just okay. You know what? Okay, let's see. Okay. You know what? I think we're gonna get to the questions because I don't want to. I don't want to keep. I don't want to keep you too long.
Okay.
Um,
I don't hear anything.
ask our friend. Okay, can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Okay. No, but the questions that I'm gonna be asking you are
Hmm.
similar to the questions that I've asked our friend K-Fit now.
Okay.
Just to, just to give you an idea. First of all, where are you from originally?
Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised.
Oh, okay. All right.
Hmm.
Actually, I went to college in Brooklyn, and I mean, so any part of Brooklyn in particular?
Well, I live in Atlanta now, but right before I moved here, I was in Bed-Stuy.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Now, how did you develop your channel?
You're going in and out. I didn't hear that.
Can you hear me now? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
let's try
Yeah.
it again.
Okay.
How did how have you yeah, how you develop your channel?
How did I develop my channel? Oh, well, I've been on YouTube for a long time now. I think I started YouTube back in 2013. And I'm a soap maker, so I just decided to start filming when I was making soap. So I usually do weekly
Okay.
videos. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, well, you kind of answered the next question was what was the purpose of your channel? You already answered that question. So,
Yes, I just like people to see the soap, that to see how I make the soap that they purchase from me, so they get to, see a little bit of the background of the soap making process.
okay. What was your biggest challenge in creating your channel?
Hmm. Well, when I first started, it was, you're nervous, you don't know what to say, you feel like you're talking to yourself. So you have to get comfortable. You just have to keep doing it in order to get more comfortable with it. Because when I first started, it was very, I felt very stiff. I felt like I was talking to myself. So you just have to keep doing it till you get comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Your videos tend to be tutorials?
No, they are not tutorials. That
Okay.
I'm just showing people how I make my soaps. I'm not trying to teach anyone. There's no step-by-step tutorials.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, do you have a website if anyone wishes to purchase your items?
Absolutely. www.sudsnsatin.com. That's SUDSNSATIN.com.
Okay. First of all, before I continue, I just want to encourage everyone to please to subscribe to Sudsnsatin. I'm one of her newer subscribers, and it's amazing how she creates all different types of soaps with different scents and different aromas of what have you. So and also if you're interested in some high quality soap, please to give my guests some consideration.
Thank you.
Okay. Um, if you were able to do your channel any differently, what would you would do differently?
Hmm. Well, I would do a lot differently because I'm not good with all the editing and special effects and stuff like that. So if I was able to do all that fancy stuff, that's what I would do with my channel. Right now, it's just basically straightforward watching me make my soap. But I like when I watch other people's videos, how it has a lot of, different editing and, a lot of more, how you call it, more advanced. But I'm not really good with all of that, so it would definitely be more advanced if I could do it all over.
Uh, don't feel too bad because I'm not exactly all that tech savvy myself. I've been a YouTube creator for less than a year, so it's my the content is not as high tech as some other is, but
Right.
it gets the job done. So,
Yeah.
and of course, there's always YouTube videos to learn. Okay,
Hmm.
now I'm going to try to play the short clip. Okay, nope, I'm not going to be able to. Okay, well, anyway, let's continue with the next. Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy, you know, it's a crazy thing. I just supposedly upgraded my servers to
Do you
a
know I
higher
can't see you right
speed.
now? You know I cannot see you
I'm
right
sorry.
now, Mr. Negron. I can't see you right now. It's just a picture up there. I don't see you.
Yeah, because you know
Did
what?
you know
Because
that?
okay, let me
Okay, now I can see you.
okay with the Wi-Fi kind of going. you see, the problem is with the Wi-Fi coming in and going affects the quality. It makes it slower.
Okay.
So we're gonna continue. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what advice would you give others if they plan to do similar channels like yours?
Hmm. The advice I would give anybody is to just uh, be natural. Don't don't try to make it too scripted. Just be yourself. Be natural. That's the advice that I would give. Because that's when you get more when you feel more comfortable. When you're too worried about what you're gonna say and everything, then that's when you start to get stiff. If you just be yourself, it's more natural and it flows better.
That's very true. Now, in what other social media platforms do you appear?
Okay, I'm on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, all at Sudsnsatin, Sudsnsatin.
That's very interesting. Now, how did you develop your name, Sudsnsatin?
Well, when I first started making these products and I wanted to make it a business, I came up with a list of a few different names that I thought sounded catchy. I wanted a name that would represent the soap that I make and then how it makes your skin feel afterwards. So I emailed my close family members with this list, and Suds and Satin basically won. It got the most votes.
Okay. I just want to let everybody know that there are currently 6 people viewing this stream right now. So I encourage everyone, if you have any questions, by all means, you can put it in the chat. I will read them, and then our guests will answer those questions. Also, if you wish to appear on the platform, the link is there. As always, I do request you please keep your remarks respectable because this channel is meant to be a safe space for everyone to express their views. So let me see. Okay. Do you have any plans to expand your products, like to other products?
Well, not at the moment. I'm not working on anything new. I have several products already. So, and it's just me. I'm a one woman show, so I don't want to overexert myself. But I do already have several products.
Okay. Is this a full-time labor of love, or you do something else than what you're doing now?
It is a full time labor of love right now. As I said, I live in Atlanta now. Prior to this, in New York, I had a full time job, and Suds and Satin was just something I did on the side that I love doing. But now it has my full attention. This is my full time job now.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to play the little video clip of welcome that I put here. Just give me a moment. If I can get this thing to work. Okay. So I don't know if you saw the video clip.
Nope.
Okay, try that again. I'll try one more time. If not, I'm not even gonna. I mean, because what
it's just welcome to Uncommon Sense, Suds and Satin. That's all I saw.
and yes, I glad that you see it. Okay. So again, if anyone has any questions, by all means, please enter them in the chat. Otherwise, if we have questions, now how many subscribers do you have right now?
Right now, I have, I'm not sure of the exact number, but it's over 900.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So
I feel like it should be a lot more. I've been on
perhaps
YouTube very long, but I'm happy for the ones that I do have.
okay. Well, this is the okay. As a person that's been on YouTube as a seriator for less than a year, I do notice certain platforms they do take a while. Okay,
Hmm.
here's a question: uh, what other do you have besides the soaps?
I make body products. I have body cream. I have a body oil. I make a few hair products. I have products for your feet. Like I said, I have a lot of different, a nice variety of products.
Okay. Are those products to be used by both male or female, or is it just female oriented?
Male and female. I have about I guess maybe 10 soaps that are, that I keep in my line all the time, and at least two of them are masculine fragrances. But for the most part,
Interesting.
it's unisex.
Okay. Now, one thing I do notice, there are some people that the skin is somewhat sensitive. Um,
Hmm.
would any of your products be useful for those type of people with sensitive skin?
Absolutely. I have an oats and honey soap that's specifically for sensitive skin. I also make a skin
Mhm.
salve that contains colloidal oats for people who have sensitive skin. I have a pine tar soap for people who have really dry skin. I have a soap for people with oily skin. So that's like I said, I try to have a little something for everybody.
Okay. We have a couple more comments. Two of them are going to check out your products.
Cool.
One nick being Fulana La Cubana,
I see that.
and the
Thank
other
you.
one, the Intro to Boricua. Actually, I'm gonna make it a point to try to purchase some of your items as well. I mean, I would love to try and see how it is, and then what I can do is, recommend some of my co-workers, some friends, and what
Yeah.
have you. Um,
Hmm. That would be great. Thank you.
and you know,
Awesome.
and what's and one thing is very important that we support,
Yes.
each other if they have like products. So, because it could be hard, because part of it is like hesitancy. Also, part of it is that some people they don't realize that great deal of time and energy is involved in creating these products. Now, I have seen some of your videos, and I can
Okay.
see, and I can attest to the fact that it is a labor of love. I mean,
Yeah.
first of all, just to get, just to get all the ingredients and the oils and
Yeah.
all the instruments that you need to produce it, and
Yes.
then to actually make the product itself. And I see that it's been a couple of times where um, how could I put it? There have been a little quirks.
Yeah, sometimes the
I
soap
mean,
doesn't behave. Sometimes it doesn't behave, you
okay.
know?
Mm, okay. So, I'm gonna, if anybody else have any other questions, I would appreciate it because the fact of the matter is, Sudsnsatin, I can imagine she's a very busy individual. So, and the whole purpose is I wanted to let my followers um, to know about you and to subscribe to your channel. Now,
Yes.
if I have your permission, what I want to do is enter the link in the chat so they can directly go to your channel if I have your permission.
Sure.
Okay.
And
So just
let me
give
show
me a
you just
moment.
a couple of my best sellers for the people who are thinking about going to my website. This is the satin body cream, and it is very good for dry skin. A little bit goes a long way. It's very moisturizing. And these are my top selling soaps: black raspberry vanilla. Both men and women love this. It smells good. This one is
Uh-huh.
for men. It's called So Fresh, So Clean, and it has a masculine fragrance, but women love it too because it
Oh,
smells
okay.
so fresh and clean. And then this is my lemonade soap. This is the only soap that I have that's for normal to oily skin, but it smells great, so a lot of people love it. So those are just a few of my products.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So skip. I can enter the. Okay. Okay. Just. I apologize. Okay. Okay. So I entered the link to your channel in the chat. So therefore,
Okay, great. Thank you.
anyone who yes, and I see we have another comment. Oh, good packaging. I love lemon soap. So the lemon soap, for female use or it's a unisex product.
It's unisex, and as I said, it's geared towards people who have normal to oily skin because it has a lot of citrus essential oils in it. It's not just fragrance oils, it's real essential oils. And it also has baking soda in it.
Mhm. Okay. So
I have quite a
interesting.
few videos on my channel
Well,
making that particular soap.
really. Um,
Hmm.
how often do you air a video on your channel?
Usually air on Fridays. Usually I post a video on Fridays every week.
Okay. Is there a particular time?
Usually in the evening, like around 6 o'clock, I like to post.
Okay. Well, again, the link to Sudsnsatin channel is in the chat. So I would encourage everyone to please to check her channel out. And find it very interesting and fascinating. Okay. So I'm just going to see if there's any other questions. If not, I'm just going to end it because I understand that you are a very busy person, but I do appreciate the fact. um, Okay, here's another question. How do you sell it besides online? Do you do pop-up shops? My friend has a similar and does at pop-up shops.
Yes, I try to do pop-up shop at least once a month. I just did one last week, so I'm probably gonna, go online and find a couple more to do in the near future. But besides online sales, I do try to go to one or two events every month.
Would they be posted on your Instagram?
Yeah, usually when I'm at pop-up shops, I always post on Instagram. That's where I post the most, Instagram and Facebook.
Okay. So I would encourage everybody who actually would like to go to these pop-up shops to please pay close attention to Sudsnsatin on Instagram. So therefore, you'll be notified. Now, do you do it basically near your area, or do you do it in the Northeast, or where do you do these pop-up things?
In the Atlanta area, and I go to different areas in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Different counties. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Well, if I don't see, okay, I don't see any other questions. But I'd just like to ask you one question. One more question is, what would you like to say to your subscribers?
Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate all my subscribers. And when you watch my videos, leave me a comment. I like to interact.
Okay. So if no one has any comments, we're gonna wrap this up. Now, normally what I will do, like when I interview somebody, I will let my host, my guest, have the final words. So before we do that, I'm just gonna let everybody know that this Sunday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a live call-in. It's going to be a shout out to all the mothers. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing some insights regarding motherhood and the fact the mother is the first person, the first female that we experience is our mothers, and the first type of female love is the love we receive from our mothers. Of course, for some people, it's a difficult time because their mothers are no longer with us physically, but they are with us in spirit. Um, now, Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a short video, usually about 30 minutes long. I will be posting on my Instagram account on Friday what's going to be the topic regarding that that video. I also do a live stream in Spanish. So because part of my audience is Latino. Right. So I try to have a stream once in a while in Spanish. And the topic, which would take place on May the 22nd, would be how to maintain our culture. Because what happens is in the diaspora, after starting with the first generation, going into the second generation, at times we start to lose some of the cultural experiences that we have. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be having a discussion how to maintain it, and it's going to be within the confines of the Latino community. I'm just going to repeat what I just said in Spanish. El partir del 22 de este mes, vamos a tener nuestra próxima programación completamente en español. Se llamará a las 7 de la noche y vamos a hablar sobre cómo mantener nuestra cultura. Porque ¿qué pasa? Es que después de la primera generación, hay veces que nosotros empezamos a perder un poco a poco de nuestra cultura. Entonces, vamos a hablar sobre cómo mantener nuestra cultura. Se llevará a cabo a las 7 de la noche el, y todos son invitados. So I just, okay. So basically, so I just repeated what I said in English. So now, before we go, what do you think about my channel?
It's interesting. Having nice little chats with your different, topics.
Yes, well, okay. Well, the whole point of the channel is it's meant to be an interchange of ideas, expressions, and thoughts. Do it in a safe environment. Because I don't, you may or may not be aware that in some YouTube creators, their platforms tend to be excessively spicy.
Yeah.
And so here on this platform, we believe in everyone's opinion counts. No one should outspeak or yell each other. And I have been fortunate that I have not had to do like put anyone in the background or remove anyone on the platform because people did not behave themselves. So
Yeah.
that being said, I'm going to let you have the final words. So the floor is yours.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Mr. Negron, for having me on your platform tonight. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. My name is Prue. My business is called Sudsnsatin, and you can find me on social media at YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat, all at Sudsnsatin, Sudsnsatin. And you can purchase products from me on my website at www.sudsnsatin.com. I ship to all the United States.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to encourage. Well, what I'm going to do in the near future, I'm going to purchase some of your items, and I'm
Okay.
going to share with my friends and colleagues and some people of my union. So make sure they get some business, business.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, okay, and we have. Oh, you just gained a new subscriber.
Okay, great. Thank you.
La Cubana. So, so, so much. What? Okay. So, excuse me. This computer is acting up tonight. I'm gonna have to call my. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna end the stream now because. But
Okay.
again, very much Sudsnsatin. It was a real before and I'm going to say to everyone, do not let the errors of the past damage your future, and we must do everything possible to minimize our contact with those who are unable to accept independent thought or interchange of action or words and thought, because if we fail to do so, we will be infected by their insanity and stupidity. And this has been another episode of Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron. So that's what we wish everyone. Okay, I just got a comment. It might be an issue with my device itself, not the Wi-Fi. Well, anyway, Thank you everybody for watching. I like to thank
Good night.
Fulano Cubana for in Puerto Rico. I like to thank all those who watched it online and who's going to catch it on the playback. So take care. Good night and
Good night, everyone.
peace.
Be strong.